About 1 month ago, I released a video in which I broke down the exact step-by-step process that I used to manifest $400,000 with Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations, and I have to very soon update this video because very soon I will be reaching 500,000. And if you do exactly what I share with you in this video today, 250,000 will only be the beginning for you. And let's face it, if I can manifest 500,000, then you can manifest 250,000. So today I'm gonna share everything with you that I would do and that I would also do differently if I could turn back time, if I had to start over again and manifest my first $250,000 with Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations. That's why in this video I show you what really matters and what doesn't when you manifest with Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations, what I would do differently while manifesting with Joe Dispenza's meditations if I could turn back time, how to make sure you reach the frequency of what you want to manifest every time you meditate, yes, also the frequency of making $250,000, and the one mistake that I made for way too long when I began manifesting with Joe Dispenza's meditations. And on top of that, I prepared a very special gift for you that I will reveal at some point during this video, so make sure that you watch till the very end. But now we have to talk about something very important, because only if you can enter the state of pure relaxation, the state of nothingness, of space, as Joe Dispenza loves to say it, within 60 seconds or at least within 5 minutes, but not 1 second more, are you a powerful manifester. I mean, I was torturing myself in the beginning with this perfectionism where I thought I have to be so good and so fast as entering this state of nothingness so that I can finally create. And whenever I had a thought popping up in my mind, whenever some feeling of discomfort was coming up, for example, oh, my left butt cheek is kind of uncomfortable now, and ooh, now it's also in my right butt cheek, I can feel it. While I'm sitting there meditating, I immediately thought that I had destroyed my ability to manifest. I was completely freaking out because while I was sitting in the meditation, I was having all these thoughts, and I just always tortured myself by thinking that if these thoughts come up, I'm not good at it. That if these thoughts come up and these emotions come up, that I can't manifest. And this literally resulted in me meditating like this. The thought is coming, oh, that emotion, oh no, I'm not in the realm, I'm not in the spirit realm right now, no, I'm not in the universe, am I connected to you? Oh God, I will never be good at this. And I was only able to let go of this perfectionism when I went to my very first Joe Dispenza advanced retreat, and he showed an image that looked kind of like this. It didn't look exactly like it, but kind of like this, which meant that when you're meditating, you are starting here. And your goal is to reach the present moment, to be nothing in no time and no space. And of course, the ideal scenario would be to go loop like this, and you're straight there into nothingness. But what usually happens, and that's something that I indicated with this green line, that from this distance I can hardly see, so let's see if I can follow it with my fingers, which means that you're going down into the realm of nothing, but then a thought comes up and you boom, go back again, and you go into nothing again, and a thought comes up, boom, and you're back again. And then you go all the way there because then you think about the bills you have to pay and that your left butt cheeks hurts from sitting there, and at some point you then reach the present moment. However, you only reach this point if you stop torturing yourself with your perfectionism, because remember, it doesn't matter if it takes 60 seconds or 5 minutes to get to that place of nothingness. Every day and every meditation is a new opportunity to overcome yourself and to become your new self. Now, if you would ask me, what is the one limitation you wish you had let go sooner while manifesting with Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditations, I would give you the following answer. For some people, this is incredibly big. For others, this is incredibly small, and, well, That was the most inappropriate metaphor I ever used, but anyway. Remember, for some this is very big, for others it's very small. And it took me way too long to realize that $50,000 or $100,000 or $200,000 or $250,000 are not that big numbers. In fact, we only make them big in our mind. For a lot of people out there, these are very small amounts of money. But when I started out on my manifestation journey in my mind, this number was so big that I thought, how can I possibly reach this? And now I no longer think this way. Now that I have almost 500,000, half a million, for me 250,000 is no longer that big. And this leads me to the following conclusion. If I could turn back time, I would spend more time convincing first my conscious mind and then my subconscious mind that the amount of money I want to manifest is actually not that big of an amount. I would watch more interviews with millionaires and billionaires who talk about this amount of money as if it was nothing, because the less you put the amount of money that you want to manifest on a pedestal, the easier it will be for you seeing yourself having this amount of money when you're then in a beautiful tuning into new potentials meditation, or when you're in a synchronizing your energy to abundance meditation, because you no longer place it on that pedestal. Now, what about this? What about this? And no, I'm not talking about my chest, I'm talking about what's in my chest, I'm talking about my heart. Because if you don't activate your heart, if you ignore your heart, this won't just sabotage your relationships, because, well, nobody wants to be in a relationship with somebody who's completely heartless, but it also, on top of that, makes it so much harder for you to manifest $250,000 or anything that you want to manifest. Because, well, allow me to take you to the first Joe Dispenza retreat I ever went to. During this retreat, it was so mind-blowing for me to see and to experience that he always let us tune in our heart before every meditation. And then after the first Joe Dispenza retreat that I went to, I then placed even more focus on opening my heart, on tuning into my heart, which is also something that we practice in week number 4 of the Abundance Reality Shift Coaching Program. And by you clicking on the first link in the description, you can find out more about it. So you have to remember that your heart is truly your center of creation. You create with your heart, because once your heart is active, then you can send the clear intention out into the field. And then you can draw the experience back with the elevated emotion. And then you can realize your manifestation. And this can lead you to beautiful meditation experiences where your heart is wide open and you go like, oh my God, this feels so incredible. And please, please don't forget your heart, because 99% of manifestors and also manifestation coaches completely ignore this important first step in the meditation process. And this might sound completely nuts, but if you don't create a 5K cinema experience for yourself, when you then send the intention out into the field by creating a visual image, you are leaving money on the table. Because just like so many others, when I started out on my manifestation journey and I tried to visualize, I was struggling with it. And I was struggling with it because I tried to create a static image which would not allow me to feel, to truly feel what it feels like to live in this reality. Because I only experienced the abundant reality I wanted to create as, well, this static image, which then looked like this. I don't know why I can't feel anything. I don't know why it doesn't work. I think I can visualize. It's good to have one main picture for your visualization process, but make it alive. Turn it into a scene. I mean, think about it this way. You having a sports car and you creating a static image in your mind. Is it really that exciting? I mean, I don't think it is, but imagine yourself right now sitting in that sports car, smelling the leather, and feeling the steering wheels on your hands, or feeling your hands on the steering wheel, however you want to say it. And you then immersing yourself in the experience by hearing the engine, engine number one, and by you then, while you are driving, really feeling the feeling of driving that car. And the same is true for your dream house. Let's say you want to manifest $250,000 because you want to, at least partially with it, buy your dream house. And you then visualize a static image of a house. Then you say, house, yeah, wow. How can I reach the emotions? I'm gonna try it, okay. Joe Dispenza says tuning into the potential, I don't feel it. But if you create an image that is full of life, of you standing in your dream house, smelling the furniture, maybe even jumping in the pool in the backyard, that's what creates the emotions. And if I had only learned that sooner, I would have manifested my first $250,000 way faster. And oh, did I already mention that we will practice this together in week number 5 of the Abundance Reality Shift Coaching Program. So make sure that you go to affirmation2manifestation.com/abundance, or you click on the first link in the description, and make sure that you add sound, smell, taste, touch, and you truly make your image alive. When you're manifesting with tuning into new potentials, or when you're manifesting with synchronizing your energy to abundance, or whatever meditation that you want to use. And before I forget it, if you want to get access to the free gift I prepared for you, which is a powerful hypnosis to attract more money into your life, you can click on the last link in the description to get access to it. And in the very first sentence of this video, I told you how I manifested $400,000 with the meditations from Dr. Joe Dispenza, and that I already published a video about that. So if you click here, you can watch the video and find out exactly how I accomplished that and how you can do the same.